real smooth. Real flat. Some 5 heartbeat shit, man. You gotta shuffle your feet in the sand. Pretty hands type shit. I know you love me. You know I love you, baby. I know you need me. You know I need you. I know you want me. You know. I know you love me. You know. I know you love me. Yeah, I know you love me. I feel it when I'm in there. I know you love me. You prove it when I ain't there. I know you love me like Tiffany Jules there. I know you love me by your stare.
Let's see how this gonna work right here. Check 1, check 2, check 3. What up, world? We trying something new today, man. We want to chill out today. It's the day after Valentine's Day, man, and we just relaxing, chilling, and we're about to do some eating, and we got a few hot topics that we want to talk to y'all about today on TV. So, let me let the wife say what's up to you guys, man, and she'll lead us right on into it, and we'll get it started. But outside of that, I hope everybody had a happy New Year. I hope everybody had a happy Valentine's Day. And I hope everybody's happy, or at least trying to be. Straight up.
Well, yeah, like Babe was saying, we're trying something new. Yeah, trying something new. And we hope everyone had a wonderful New Year so far, and happy Valentine's Day yesterday. Because love is very important today.
Very.
The whole world, that's what the whole world is lacking. And love is very important, to be with those that you love. Silent days are.
Right.
Oh, we already said our blessing for our food.
We
Don't
sure
think
did.
we just.
I don't know how much I like this microphone. Because I feel like if we had a microphone, we should be interviewing somebody so we can be like this. Instead of like me having to say something and then have to take a break and then.
Hand it over to me.
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't matter. Whatever you want to do. We were just trying it out. Because my voice was a little bit low, so we had it, so I wanted to take advantage.
You're right. So we working this microphone today like two professional MCs. We're gonna be passing this jump back and forth. Y'all just think about when y'all was in school and y'all probably had a chance to perform at the talent show, and they only had one microphone, and all of y'all was a group, and they had to be like, when it was your turn, you know, you already coming in behind trying to get to it. Yeah, but we're gonna work it like that today. We're gonna make it do what it do. So,
Well,
first subject of the day.
y'all know we got. They want to know we got.
Okay, so what we eating today is my wife. She made some coleslaw. First off, and it is fire. And I
You
don't
didn't
eat,
want any at first.
I don't eat coleslaw like that unless it's like I'm eating some barbecue or something back home.
I mean, we was making we made barbecue, so that's why I thought that would go well together. We normally don't eat that. We normally eat Spanish food all the time.
True that.
I love tacos.
And then we got some. We also got some boneless ground chuck country style ribs, and eat them things a certain kind of way. I ain't gonna tell you because ain't none of your business.
Can't tell you.
And we smothered them in some Hawaiian barbecue sauce. Just had to get a flash of home. My wife tasted it and said that she liked it. She also is a monster in the kitchen with some mashed potatoes. And pretty much anything she put her hands to, she is a wizard in the kitchen.
Say, you better stop. You making me blush.
She is a wizard in the kitchen, man.
Well, when you cook too, it's good. So you good too.
I don't get to cook that often. I don't get to cook that often because my wife rules the kitchen. She told me a long time ago. I guess she knows the habit in me because when I'm hungry, I will get up and go
Oh
get it.
my God.
She told me, let me be a wife, and I'll deal with the kitchen unless we cooking together. You know what I mean, or something like that.
You talking about this, but a lot of people don't even understand that probably.
What's that?
Marriage and how you're supposed to be submissive to your husband and the husband submissive to the Lord.
You ain't that submissive.
You better start your mouth. Okay. All right.
You ain't that.
All right. What? Okay. You know what? Wait till this is over.
I'm in trouble now.
Just wait.
I'm in trouble.
Just wait.
I'm in trouble now. So, you want to talk about the picture
The picture.
that you put up on Facebook advertising this?
The Joker.
Yeah.
The movie The Joker.
Yeah. I feel like I'm dancing. You know how when you get some food and it's good?
Yeah.
I'm
I
over here
really want to
just,
stay in this up, but you know.
I'm over here just getting with the program.
I'm like,
You sometimes you got to go in.
babe,
Yeah.
I want to go in like that. But anyway, that shit got nice.
You don't need no
It's
knife.
fun.
God
Babe,
God gave you 32 teeth.
Babe, you don't be quiet. Back to this, what I was saying. As far as that movie, The Joker, what's his name? Phoenix?
Joaquin
What's his name? That was the main actor.
Phoenix.
Joaquin Phoenix. He did a phenomenal job on that movie, The Joker, to me, because he had to go in and out of those characters, and some of those characters were very dark. But at the same time, he was trying to be nice, but the world was the one that was making him meaner because of all of them acting a certain way toward him, but not really knowing him. And he was just trying to be nice. So the more that they was being mean to him, the more he became cold.
He became more than cold.
But I'm saying, but it was a process. It wasn't like he just automatically was cold. He kept trying to figure it out and be nice.
That man became crazy. Running around there acting like he lost his mind.
I mean, he did lose his mind to a certain extent, but he lost it because how people was treating him.
Yeah. Well, I
That's
agree
why
with
at the end of the day, you can't let anyone or anything dictate how you are, how you feel as a person, or how you feel when you striving for something and you go through a lot of obstacles. That shouldn't alter. You should still try to be happy. You should still try to push through, laugh. That always makes me feel better. But as far as him, like it was like a lot of people was being mean to him. Just like when he was that time when he was on the bus or whatever, and he was just playing with the kid, just innocently, and playing with the kid, and mother got mad. You remember?
I'm listening to you.
And so it was like, why would she get mad if somebody just, trying to be nice to your kid? I mean, I know it's a lot of, I don't know, whatever. You go. What do you want to talk about?
That woman probably felt like we feel today.
How we feel?
Like, I don't know who you are. I don't know what you're about. 9 times out of 10, you got masks on your face and your face. I can't trust you, man.
Yeah, we feel like that, but at the same time, we feel like that today, but at the same time, it's like, when you pray for the Lord's discernment, He'll let you know if somebody real or fake, even behind their smile.
I could line 9 people up next to you, and you and maybe half or one more, probably the only ones praying for discernment. Everybody else just getting up, getting to it. People have lost sight, and people have, and always have been in a way kind of cruel of the lesser, or who they feel like is beneath them.
But some of those people that's being mean to him was not higher. They were just mean people.
Some of the people that was mean to him, like one was his boss. 2 was the man that he looked up to. The man that put him on national television and made a mockery of him on TV.
Oh yeah.
And he blew his head off on TV.
Well, he went too far with that. Like that part of it.
I think
When he was hurting those people,
I think that's
that was
when
something that he shouldn't have done.
you're right. I think that's when the gears stopped in
That's-
his head,
Yeah, that's when stuff
and
went
that's when the
haywire.
doors opened.
Like
Mhm.
everything went haywire at that point. But you know what?
Hmm.
The part where that neighbor was down the hall from him and he was attracted to her. It was scenes where they was together. And we actually thought they was together.
Yeah.
We actually thought they was together until he was in that apartment. He was in that apartment and then she saw him, and all the scenes that we saw with them together, they replayed those scenes again, and he was by himself every time. Because I was like, oh, that was something. He has somebody with him with these hard situations.
Yeah.
And I was like, isn't that sweet?
Yeah.
But when in all actuality, she was never there. It was all in his mind. And I got stories to tell about that.
And that ain't even cool. Cause there's some folks out here all in their mind for real. Like you lost your mind all in your mind. For real. You over here coveting somebody else's
Husband, wife,
husband and wife,
family.
car, house,
Oh, Jesus.
coveting their dog.
Man, I'm trying to get this meat.
You got it. Yeah, that's what they need to see, the real. They need to see you get down and dirty.
That's what I'm saying.
See, I get to see my wife get down and dirty. I'm trying to get my wife to be like completely naked with me, and I ain't meaning that like in a nudist way. I mean like just free. Just it's okay to be flawed. Just be you. Be the best version of you. That's what I'm working with my wife on, man. So like,
I'm working
yeah.
on that with him too.
If y'all see her get the working jaws something decent over there, and 'cause I know it's good. and you get to see her sauce flying all off her finger and all on her lip, and she got to pick her teeth and stuff.
I'm not gonna be picking my teeth, babe. You need to stop.
I'm picking mine. Man, it's all good, y'all. Just let it be.
Look, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Love is a beautiful thing. But before I want to talk about love, I want to talk about that, people in the head.
Mm-hmm.
You remember that story I told you like a year or so ago
About what?
I told my husband this story a year or so ago about when he probably don't remember because I tell him stuff sometimes he don't remember. He'll be nodding his head and I think he's listening, but he don't be remembering sometimes. And that's because he think about other stuff, but that's okay.
What other thing about?
I don't know. But anyway, I probably do it too.
My wife know me. She know me. What everything?
Babe, you remember when I told you about the guy who was staying next door to the woman? And the woman was the neighbor. And somebody told me this story. This was a true story about the woman. She was fascinated by the man, and and she was so fascinated by the man that when he got married, she flipped out. Like, she went to his job and was thinking that was her man, and he said he never talked to the woman before or nothing. He said he just waved in passing, but he never like talked to her. And so when he said that he never talked to her, he had to put a restraining order on her and everything, y'all, because she came to the job and she was like acting up, and they was saying that's a crazy woman, so they called the police to get her. Let me tell you that. Now, I only felt like I need to tell that story because you have to be careful out here in these streets who y'all entertaining. Because at the end of the day, you're not entertaining that person, you or that individual per se, you entertaining whatever type of spirits they have. Whether it's lust spirits, whether it's what kind of spirits? Come on, tell me. It could be
Adulterous spirit.
Jezebel spirit.
Ugly. Ugly spirit.
Yeah, like you don't know what kind of spirits these people are attached to, so you gotta be very careful out here.
Indeed.
And sometimes you can be nice to people, and they can take it the wrong way because that's just in your nature and your character. And next thing you know, they got a whole relationship with you in their head. You gotta be careful. You gotta be careful out there. So, I don't know what else to say, but I did say what I needed to say. Y'all be careful out there because you don't want to be entertaining people because they will have a whole relationship and lifestyle with you and them in their head.
You got to be careful.
But that's the truth.
Or you wind up with a joker.
Mm-mm.
You don't want no joker.
Not a local joker.
Not no local joker at that. That's the last thing you want is an old local joker. You need to get it together.
Local joker.
You get it together. So yeah, man, I think that everyone that was able to see that movie probably should have seen something in that movie that reminded them of themselves. And I ain't meaning in the positive department, I mean it in the self-checking department, like with some of the ways that some of those people
Was turning their nose up there.
was either carrying on with him or either on the hand of how he may have felt that you may relate to. You know what I mean? On his end of the stick. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Somewhere in that silver lining, everybody should have seen many phases of themselves throughout that movie. And I think that if you did recognize some things about yourself in that movie that wasn't of goodness, that's a perfect way to begin
For the self-check.
the rearranging of self. You know, the reprogramming of self. I think that's what I should say. It's a perfect way since people can't take it when people want real, but they don't really want it. Like, people can't take it when you tell them $100,000 about something that you see in them. in comparison to them telling you about you. That's just the world that we live in. I hope that the Lord is able to touch people through things like movies and TV shows and things that they love and care for so much
Yeah.
that, somewhere within that line and there's a
And
prick.
just other people, period, because
Well,
like I was saying before, it's so rare that people are real and nice that you can't be nice to the opposite sex without them thinking you
this
want them.
and that's crazy because, as you grow and mature, and when you really like in the pocket with your mate, right? Like really committed to that person, like all that outside booty and all that stuff, all that look nasty.
Disgusting.
Like I'm telling you something about being a man, you know what I'm saying? Knowing which it feels good to know that I'm strong enough to not even look your way because I've made a promise and I'm standing on that. You know what I'm saying?
What's the challenge?
To stand by the guidelines of being married. I just so happen to be one of those people that don't want to go backwards due to my hardships already experienced in life. So I'm willing to do whatever it is that I feel like is right and pleasing in the eyesight of God.
I'm the same way because, sorry, I'm the same way because at the end of the day, it's not a hardship for me because once I commit myself, I commit myself. Period.
Back in my day, I didn't have the control that I have right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking back now, I feel like I was really weak.
You were really weak because you wanna know why? Because
I didn't have no control.
You let the flesh take
Yeah,
over.
I didn't have no control.
When you have the flesh take over, the flesh gonna have you doing stuff that
I
you
didn't have
really
no discipline.
know. But some people know down inside you shouldn't be doing this, but I'm gonna do it anyway. That's your flesh. Every time
Hey.
I ain't even you finish it then. You know what I'm saying.
They'll doggone attach themselves to you like the coronavirus. They'll get on you. They won't get off you either until you're dead and gone. I do some serious praying to get out of a hole.
You gotta do serious praying to get back right with God if you get off of his schedule and off of his
You just got to pray, man.
look.
You know how we get up every day and we take that black seed oil.
And a marriage need God in there.
Listen,
Trust.
you know how we get up every day and take that black seed oil. That's how we gotta be about our prayer. They got to be dose after dose, daily. Black seed oil.
You doing a commercial?
But I'm gonna tell you, that black seed oil, it's some good stuff, but it tastes disgusting. I imagine that's what lighter fluid tastes like. I imagine so. I reckon. I believe that's what lighter fluid might taste like, black seed oil. But shout out to the homie for putting me on it because it's good for my joints and I feel the difference. It works. Anybody else dealing with joint pains and stuff out there too, man? You athletes, you know what I'm talking about, veterans, people toe down. Go get you some, get you some turmeric. Get you some turmeric in your life. What you need to do is, hey, look, I'm passing down game. I'm trying to help. What you need to do, I ain't gonna give you everything, cause ain't nobody give me everything. I had to hunt,
Babe.
but I'm gonna help you. Go get you some black seed oil and go get you some turmeric. You need to get you about a dose of that a day. That right there will definitely help with inflammation.
Babe. Babe, stop it.
And stiffness. and creaking and popping. Whatever else you may be dealing with. It'll oil you down like the Tin Man or the Wizard of Oz. It'll oil you down. It'll have you mobile, man. I promise you. So shout out to the homie, man, for telling me about that. Shout out to the doctors that sit in my seat down at the shop, man. Uh, if this somehow compares Luka Doncic, if you out there watching this man, if you get a whiff of this man,
Luka Doncic.
Luka Doncic, the Slovenian kid
Luka
that's 20 years old that played for the Dallas Mavericks, that's killing everybody in the league right now. He is a murderer. I seen you today on TV, young man, and I don't know who your barber is, man, but I'd love to chop your fade because you shouldn't be at All-Star Weekend like that right now, and I just want to offer my services, man. So, hey, hit me, Jack. Hit me up on IG. I'm following you. I need you to follow me at El Chapo the Master Barber. ELCHOPOTHEMASTERBARBER. Let me chop that fade, man. Let me chop that fade. And tell your boy Chris Stapps too, while you're over there. Your boy Chris Stapps. I need to chop his fade too. Y'all need me, man. I need to help. I want to help. So, and I don't want nothing in return. Just give me that and get me and my wife there and get me and my wife back in time to make it work. And I got you, man. And we can make this happen, man. We can make this happen real quick if my wife get this up online quick enough. How it is, man. Sometimes you gotta shoot your shot, man. And I just have to look at TV, and you never know Luka Doncic. Check this out. Here's something that y'all ain't know. Y'all been with me watching my hair grow from a nub to medium length hair now. But y'all probably ain't noticed that my wife that got locked up on y'all, man, since the last time y'all seen her, man. Look at my nappy hairline, this, man. And that was her choice, not mine. I didn't influence her in no way, form, or fashion, y'all. She just woke up one day and said she talked to God, and God told her to go ahead and get with it. So that's on her, y'all.
And I love my life, y'all.
And she love them too. And she love them, man. Hey, all y'all out there that's capable, come home.
Some
Come
of y'all
on.
get that later.
Come home, man. Come home. All right. So, with that being said, honey, I need to work on this coleslaw. This been a good conversation, man. If y'all ain't seen Joker, go see Joker, man.
Yeah.
Go see it, man.
And we also would like to send our condolences and prayers to Vanessa. That's her name, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, about Kobe.
Yeah.
That happened on my birthday and our kid's birthday.
And his daughter Gigi.
And his daughter Gigi and the 7 other people as well.
Yeah.
Our condolences and prayers to you all.
And like, no BS. We got twins like that turned 14 on that day. And my wife had a birthday on that day.
Well, it's not an age, none of y'all business.
Yeah, man. You know, I don't want to be in the back of the doghouse. But, you know, personally, I'll never forget that day due to the fact that it is my wife and my children's birthday. And I find it that it was terrible to hear that. Like, I was at work, man. Me and my man was in there working. We had clients in the chair. We slanging hair all over the place, cutting hair like chainsaw massacres up in there, man. And the clients in my man Kenny chair, they're like, y'all hear Kobe died? And me and Kenny looked at each other like, man, he just don't know. He was about 3 seconds from getting rolled like a bowling ball up out of our room, man. Because, you know, with people playing with people online all the time saying that they dead, and then people coming back online confirming that they still alive, like, that ain't nothing to play with, you know what I'm saying? And people be playing too much. So,
especially people that don't have their minds together.
right, and this fella went ahead and got on Google and You know, once you see like New York Post and CNN and, you know, all the other big wigs jumping on it, it's official then after that, you know. And so, man, it was so bad on, like, for me, it hit in a way because me and Kobe, you know, the same age, same, I would say mental stance about everything. Like, I have a unbreakable, undefeatable spirit. Like, nothing will beat me, I'll show you. So, I watched him as I was growing up, you know, we the same, but he took a leap out of high school to be a professional, and I was still trying to find my way to a college, you know what I mean? And he was motivation for a lot of us, cause man, we the same age, man. I could be doing what he doing, let me get, you know, go harder.
Yeah.
And so on and so forth. And we actually did, me and my wife did pray for this man's family. We did pray for Kobe's family, his wife, the rest of the children left behind. We prayed for those others. Like, I have a client, man, who's, you know, he made his way up to the big leagues playing professional baseball as a pitcher, right? And on his way up through the ranks, you know, coming up as a young man, he had to go up under the tutelage of that coach. I think his name was Antebelli or something like that. Forgive me if I said it wrong. But he was my man's coach at one time in his life on the way up, you know what I mean? And he hit me with it, and I just could do nothing but give him my condolences and my full sympathy for the situation.
Right.
And he didn't respond back instantly, but I understood that, so I sat back, and I think just maybe 2 or 3 days ago, I might have responded and said something to him just to check on him, you know, let him know somebody care, you know, and he responded back and thanked me for that. So with that being said, we do lift up the Bryant family, man, and we do encourage Miss Bryant to continue on strong, and if she got a footprint in Kobe's legacy, Mama Ben mentality, put that force into it as he would into anything else that he would have been focused on.
Well, you know, I'm sure he taught her a lot.
I'm sure he did. And man,
But if everybody think about their life and what is more important, what's more valuable, how can I get to my goals? If you have any goals, that's what you need to be focused on. Not trying to take this person man, or take that person woman, or take that person job, or take that person opportunity that you think should better fit you. In all actuality, we all have our steps ordered by the Lord, period. When you tune into Him, He will direct your steps in your path. You won't be confused. You won't be trying to figure what should I do and where should I go, because you'll be in His hands and He'll guide you. Because the doors that you be trying to beat down sometimes, they may be closed for a reason, but you so into your flesh, you are so into your self-gratification that you want to beat that door down. And then what if you do beat the door down and get on the other side of that door and you be like, how the hell did I get here and why am I here? You don't want that.
no, don't.
Stop it. Stop it. It's a difference between obstacles and making yourself have distraction or situation to where you get off course. It's a big difference. Don't make more to what's going on already.
Right. I love you.
I love you too, baby.
And y'all, we love y'all. We do right by each other, man. Love each other. Help somebody, man. If you're in a situation with somebody special, honor that person, honor each other. It's okay to disagree. You gotta just stand. Right? Sometimes you just gotta stand. Just like that. Pardon me if I'm smacking. Just evidence of deliciousness. You have anything else, honey? Go see the Joker movie, man. Get on demand, man. Go see Joker, man. Not you. You don't pick up. Nobody said anything was gonna be easy or perfect. Everybody run away from imperfections, like they're gonna run into perfections, and they run right back into imperfections.
And
Sometimes you just got to stand.
the situation.
Sometimes you just got to
Because-
stand and let the Lord work, not you,
That's where flesh comes.
not you. You
don't be
don't
in
you
the
don't
flesh.
call the shots. You don't call the shots.
You don't be in the flesh.
So that's my thing.
You don't be in the flesh.
Ooh, no, not at all.
No, I'm saying be in the spirit, you don't be in the flesh.
At all times.
That will help you so much better. Because marriage is a job in itself.
Staying out the flesh will keep you out of jail.
It would keep you out of jail, it would keep you.
Stand
It
in the
would keep
spirit.
you, it would keep you, like in the good light of a lot of people. Because I'm sure a lot of things that we think that we want to do, we don't really do, because we
real.
know we're in some trouble.
Man, there's a lot of things I like to say and do online and in the streets. Every day, I restrain. I show restraint. I stay in the posture that I'm meant to be in.
It was this meme I posted. It said like you begin to start typing, just you save up a whole book or something, and then you like, you know what? The Holy Spirit told me to delete everything.
I do that in text messages sometimes. You know what I'm saying? I had to catch myself a few times. You know, I didn't looked at a message come through my phone,
And to breathe.
and by the time I look at it, I be like, what? My thumb's been and got the burning rubber on my phone trying to type some back, and then I find myself delete, and write something a little more calmer and a little more nicer and a little more sweeter.
Ooh,
But deep
who
down
you was
in-
sending that to?
Deep down, anybody, like I be really trying to be on my grown man, professional,
Yeah, see, and that makes a difference too.
and
Like
cool out.
you have to not be a hothead. Because if you a
Sometimes.
hothead,
I'm gonna run off the money.
because I know something happened yesterday, and I ain't
If I was to go backwards, if I was to go backwards to what I used to be, it would run off opportunity. It
exactly.
would run off
You
my
don't want to
peace.
do that.
It would run off my peace. It would run off my joy. It would run off my happiness.
You don't want to do that.
And sometimes, man, you know, like I said, thank
And
God.
work will travel.
Thank God that unlike animals, you know, unlike animals, when we decide to get on go, we can undecide to get off go. If you get what I'm saying, like if we make up our mind, like I'm gonna go over there and beat this man down. Right before we get the last step in him, we can make up our mind to stop
Yeah.
and don't beat him down.
Yeah.
Unlike an animal though, once an animal decide to get on go, you
It's like a
in
bull.
for it until you hurt it or kill
It's
it.
like a bull. Like, do you know those bulls? The one that be fighting?
I'm glad I'm not in the jungle no more. I'm glad I'm not in the jungle no more.
Hey, we want to tell them about the M&Ms. You see a shirt? It says Derek's Queen. What
No.
yours say?
Say Europe's kind.
Hey, with the heart on.
So I'm just gonna tell
You know
y'all
something
this.
about the M&Ms?
I'm gonna tell them. I ain't gonna show them though, but I'm gonna tell them.
Shout out to M&Ms.
Shout out to M&M's, man. You never know, M&M's might be out there. This might fall.
We
in
want to thank
Eminem
you
lap.
for the gift.
We want to thank you
I mean,
for
we
the,
bought it. You ain't give it to us now.
we want to thank you for the job well done that you did in the order that we
Yeah,
requested.
the order we placed for you.
Eminem got this thing going on, y'all, where you get like a clear Moet looking bottle, man, with the gold wrapper on the top of it, and it come with M&Ms on the inside, but like on the white M&Ms, they got like whatever picture you send them, like screen printed on the M&Ms, man. So like me and my wife, we got a picture where we was out by the ocean. We had just celebrated victory, I should say. And we was sitting out there and we was kissing each other. You know what it is.
And when we both kissed, like it was a heart in the middle. We never noticed that.
We never noticed that till the other day. But my wife took them doggone that doggone picture and sent it to Eminem.
Why you talking like that?
I'm just she sent it to Eminem, and Eminem and doggone put it on the Eminem, man. Put our picture on the Eminem. So we got a whole Moet champagne looking bottle full of Eminem.
I want to get some shorts to y'all. He don't want shorts.
I'm tired, y'all. Look,
He didn't even want to eat one.
Nah, I want to keep that bottle, man. Unless we get another one, I don't want to eat them. That's something that my dad taught me too. Like when you get something fine, like you don't break the seal on it unless you got a replacement for it. You always got to
That
keep
makes
it.
sense.
It's one of a kind.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It's one of a kind. You ain't gonna find this at the candy store.
Yeah.
You
We're
ain't
not
gonna
gonna be in the
find
candy store.
Shaq need a stylist. That jacket he got on is atrocious. Shaq, if you out there,
Babe!
I can help design, man. He
Why
got
you
suits.
wanna talk about that
He
man
sells
like
suits.
that?
I'm not
You
talking
like
about that
Shaq.
man. That jacket needs work, man. Look, he has suits, I think, in J.C. Penney's.
What?
I have he does. He has a suit line.
Oh, no, I'm laughing.
Yeah.
I'm laughing at
And I have a creative mind, man, and that right there ain't gonna get it, Jack. I don't know, that ain't gonna get it, man. You daggone billionaire, that don't get it,
Well,
man.
he out there looking smooth.
He looking like a 1929 Harlem pimp.
1929.
Shaq done lost his mind out there with this coat, though. Shaq needs some with that coat.
What is Tiffany heading to? Shake your foot.
Gary Payton look like he's 3 months pregnant.
Babe! Okay, y'all, we gotta go.
All right, y'all.
We
Hey,
gotta
look,
go. That was
we
my
love
time.
y'all, man. Next time we see you, man, that man a legend, Hall of
Man,
Fame.
I'm
He
just
should
saying.
still have washboard abs.
Man,
All
I'm
that
just
hard
saying,
work you put
talking about
in.
we need to love each other, and you are just
This is
talking
love.
reckless.
All that hard work you put in to be great out there on
You
that
talking
court and break all them
reckless.
records and set all them records, man. And then as soon as you get done achieving the top of the mountain, you let yourself go. You let your belt buckle loose and show the world what you got. No, man. No. See,
Babe, here we go.
I could get raw and be like that brother right there, the type that let his money dictate how he, who he see and how he live and all that jive. You know what I'm saying? His money dictate because he can't have no game, he can't have no swagger because he'll let himself go. Come on, man. 40 years old, man. Flat as a doggone, what you call them thing, trapper keeper. You remember trapper keeper?
This real smooth. Real clear. Some 5 heartbeats. You gotta shuffle your feet in the